What if Africa once held a spiritual knowledge so advanced that foreign powers had no choice but to erase it? What if the world's oldest science, its first spiritual system, its deepest understanding of consciousness, did not come from Europe or Arabia, but from Africa? Today, we uncover what was lost and why it was taken. Long before Islam or Christianity touched the continent, Africa practiced Nitarianism, the earliest spiritual science known to humanity. It taught that the universe communicates through symbols, vibration, energy, and dreams. Dreams were not accidents. They were messages from higher dimensions. African priests developed knowledge systems to interpret them. This was not superstition. This was metaphysical science. Ancient African stories say early humans possessed spiritual capabilities modern people can hardly imagine. The Dogon described star systems with impossible accuracy. Kemet priests used sound and vibration in ways still not fully understood. Ethiopian manuscripts describe rituals tied to light, nature, and energy. Some legends even speak of priests bending fire or softening metal with spoken words, a conscious form of alchemy. Whether literal or symbolic, the message is the same. Our ancestors understood energy at a forgotten level. Africa is the most religious continent today, not out of blind faith, but because Africans are naturally connected to the unseen. Melanin absorbs and stores solar energy. To the ancients, this energy was the essence of spirit, the link between the body and the universe. High melanin created sensitivity to dreams, intuition, and vibration. Spirituality wasn't learned, it was lived. New global powers entered Africa carrying new religions: Christianity from Europe, Islam from Arabia. Their strategy was clear: replace African deities, discredit ancestral rituals, erase sacred symbols, transform identity. African spirituality was labeled evil, while imported beliefs were sold as civilized. This was more than religious conversion, it was cultural displacement. As foreign religions expanded, entire knowledge systems were erased. Dream interpretation sciences, star-based cosmology, alchemy and elemental sciences, symbolic language systems, ancestral communication, sacred feminine wisdom, energy and vibration teachings, earth-based metaphysics. Africans were rebranded from universal scholars to idol worshippers, but the truth is simple: Africa wasn't lost. Africa was targeted. Before physics, there was Ma'at. Before chemistry, there was Kemet's alchemy. Before astronomy, there were Nubian star charts. Before psychology, there was Yoruba soul science. Africa never separated spirituality from science. They were one system. When foreign religions broke that unity, people became easier to control. A spiritually conscious society is difficult to dominate. Even after centuries of suppression, African spirituality survived in rhythm, rituals, intuition, dance, storytelling, ancestral dreams, and the subconscious. Religion removed the temples, but not the memory, because the African soul remembers. Something extraordinary is happening today. Quantum physics, consciousness research, vibration science, energy studies, dream analysis, cosmology are confirming what African ancestors taught thousands of years ago. The world is rediscovering Africa's ancient spiritual science, the very knowledge foreign religions tried to erase. Africa is awakening. Not to reject religion, but to remember its power. They burned the scrolls, they destroyed the temples. But they could not destroy the memory, because Africa is not the beginning of history. Africa is history. Africa is the mother of spirituality, the mother of science, and the keeper of the universe's oldest sacred language. No matter what tried to erase it, the African spirit always rises.